Hi everybody and welcome to a brand new video. So today is my June favourite and I'm currently filming this on my last week before I go back to work after COVID-19 happened. I've not sat down and actually filmed a video in quite some time because all of my videos lately have been pre-recorded from the first month we was in quarantine, and then I ran out of ideas, so I've had videos backed up for ages, and now I am not very used to this, but yes, I'm here with my June favourites. So I'm actually filming this quite early in June, but I've already got so many favourites from the last couple of months really. So the first thing is the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. So I've got two because this one I actually ordered from Space NK and I got it in Fiji, which is like 5. And it is just a little bit too dark for me. I'm wearing it now because this one has actually only just arrived today. And I've got a tan at the minute, so it's actually not too bad. I don't need a lot of it, and you just buff it in, and honestly, you can't even tell once you've got your bronzer in that on. Luckily at the moment, because I am tanned, that I'm able to use this one and not be completely wasted. I also, when I bought it, bought the pump for it, so I'm going to have to share the pump between the two. I thought, I'm not biting a second. It's a bit annoying that they don't come with a pump. So what they do come with is just a lid, and that's about it. You're just supposed to tip it out, which is really hard to do. It is the one before Fiji, and it is DeVille, which I actually seem to think I was DeVille anyway. Every time I've done my research, I've gone onto Pinterest, look at these swatches, and the kind of YouTubers as well that use this tone are saying had the same kind of tone as I do. So I am going to try this one out tomorrow. You can see the difference, only just in the shade, but like I said in a minute, I am more Fiji than I am DeVille anyway, so this might even look a bit too pale at the moment. So this foundation is brilliant. It literally, and everybody raves about it all the time, and they have done for years, and I've only just been using it, and it makes my skin look flawless. It literally gets rid of clumps of freckles that I have and spots, and it is just brilliant. So really do love this. I think it might actually be my new high-end foundation. Okay, so next up is the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerise, and this is in Bette. So again, from the Space NK haul that I did, I think it was a couple of weeks ago now. This is a beautiful cream eyeshadow. I mean, that colour. I'm all about the bronze. I've got it on today with a bit of some other eyeshadows from the Tarte in Bloom eyeshadow palette. That's the one. But this, you really do not need a lot of this at all. The first time I used it, I just put it on a brush, or even if you do it on your finger, smudged it in, and it gives off so much. You really do not need a lot at all. I did one eye with my finger and one eye with my brush when I first used it, and my finger wasn't as pigmented as the brush was. But I absolutely love this, and I actually really want to order a couple more. I know for a fact there is a rose gold one which is a bit pinky. I absolutely love that. I really want to try that for a pink glow. My favourite makeup look is always a bronzed golden glow. So like I said, a foundation that's dark for me at the moment is brilliant, a bronzer, that eyeshadow, and then also to go with it to make me glow even more is the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand, and this is in Glowgasm. Now this, I mean, even the packaging makes you think of glowing, so this is brilliant. I have loved using this highlighter. So it's literally just a dabby thing, dab it on the tops of your cheeks, and then just blend it in with your fingers, and it's brilliant. Because it's quite a precise brush as well, literally use it on all the high points of the face. And I love this. Like I said, this is so golden as well. This just so golden. I love it on top of the bronzer. I don't own much makeup, or didn't own much makeup from Charlotte Tilbury before the start of quarantine, when I ordered 3 things I think from her. I only had actually used the lipsticks before and lip liners, and now I'm such a fan of everything else she does. I just want to go and buy everything. There's quite a few things on my wish list to buy next. So yes, the last makeup product is actually what I'm wearing on my lips right now, and I always use MAC's Lipintensity in smoked almond or dough, one of them two, but I seem to have misplaced it at the moment. I'm not actually sure where it is. I'm thinking it's in another makeup bag somewhere, So I have been literally reaching for this every single day. This is the Retro Matte Liquid Lip Colour, and this is in shade Lady Be Good. So when I first bought this, I maybe wore it a few times and then put it back and then reached back for my Lipintensity, and now I just love this. It stays on so well, and it's a perfect shade. It's like a nudie pink peachy kind of colour. It goes on a lot more peachy than it dries. How gorgeous are these sunglasses? These have been such a favourite when we have had sunshine. These are the Key Australia Rena, I think it's Rena sunglasses, and they are from the J-Lo collection. They are fairly new then, I believe. I think her collection's fairly new. I ordered a couple of things at once and I love these. So cat eye sunglasses are the thing that suits me the best. Cat eye and anything tortoiseshell. The fade as well is so good, because usually big glasses really don't suit me, but I think because of the fade they don't seem so big and intense and in your face. But anything Key Australia, like pretty much all my sunglasses are Key Australia, and I absolutely bloody love them. Because I've got quite a round face as well, I feel like the cat eye really does cinch my face upwards. So I also have a new favourite in earrings, so you are zoomed in a little bit more, and I will show you a close-up of the earrings I'm wearing now. So I ordered these off of ASOS, but they are the Kingsley Ryan Ear Climbers with the stars, of course. And I have quite a few earrings, necklaces that are from the Kingsley Ryan range that every time I actually go on ASOS, that's who I look for. They are so well priced. So these were £10 and actually had, I think, 20% off, so they was £8 in the end, so that's really quite good. And I love them. So I actually first saw these on the website in silver, and I did add them to my bag in silver until I realised they had gold. So like I said about makeup, the golden glow, I had to go for gold because at the moment gold is really where I'm at. I absolutely love any ear climbers because they're just a statement earring. But I also have a couple of fashion favourites. The first one is this belt, and I'm currently wearing it right now, hence why I'm not showing you it. But this is one from ASOS, and I really like the statement belts. So just the plain black's brilliant, and then like I said about the gold, and this snake buckle is just to die for. It really is something else. Like, it is like a main feature of my outfit. I am wearing this black top, black jeans, and then this belt, and it really just adds everything in. It's a good chunky belt as well, so I can't remember how much it was, but I will link it below. So also for fashion, I have got this blouse, and this is from H&M, and I absolutely love it. So I think I featured it in a haul, if not it's coming up. But I've been living in this all summer. I mean, you might be able to see I've got a bit of a V-neck sunburn now turned into a tan, and that is thanks to this top. It's got a beautiful V-neck. I mean, it needs straightening out quite a bit, and it's got these lovely puff detail, and it's like woven kind of, like you won't be able to see it on here, maybe in the close-up, but this tucked into some jeans. It's just so casual, laid back, yet you look so put together. And this is definitely going to be, when we're allowed to go back out and visit people and go places, this is going to be a great cover up as well, to cover them shoulders, and hopefully remember this V-neck next time. Like, I love this. So smart, casual, and so I think this was actually only like £12 as well from H&M. I will link it again below. So I was quite impressed. That's why I thought I needed it in my life, because I love just a nice top and jeans combo, and this is definitely a nice top to keep reaching for throughout the summer months. Start of quarantine, I actually bought Sims 4 and a few of their packages to go with it as well, and I have been loving it. Literally, it's been my life for the last couple of weeks, especially whilst we've got like further into quarantine. I've run out of things to do as much. I have been literally like going on that for a full afternoon and just completely losing track of time. It's the best thing to do if you want to lose track of time. If you literally want a day like just on the sofa under a blanket with the coffee and your Sims, it's brilliant. It was definitely a good purchase at the start of the month. I actually, at the start of quarantine, they actually put it on offer, and that's when I bought it, so it was only like £30-something for the full game. I think they also had a few packages on offer, So I've got a City Living and is it Laundry Day? I quite like the Laundry Day one actually. And there's something else as well. I've got another one, I can't remember. I've even like become obsessed with watching the videos on YouTube, or that all my suggestions are to do with Sims 4. But it has kept me busy, so very much enjoying that. I also have a film favourite, and this film, even thinking of it, makes me gush. It is To All the Boys I've Loved Before, which of course is a Netflix film. It came out maybe like a couple of years ago, and I've only just watched it on Netflix. I've watched quite a few films lately, and that one I absolutely, oh my gosh, I love that film. And it's one I could go and rewatch and rewatch and rewatch. There is a few more coming out, I know. I did watch the second one that they released, To All the Boys I Loved. No, what was it? To All the Boys Before You, or I don't know what it was called. But that one wasn't as good. The first one is definitely the better one. And it's one you can literally go back and rewatch every time and still love it. I like films like that. I like the rainy day films that you can literally just rewatch, because I do rewatch films an awful lot without necessarily watching new ones unless I'm like at a cinema. I love that film. If you're into your girly, it's got a bit of everything in there, it's just go watch it. And that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next week for a brand new video. Thanks for watching. Bye.